shaking. This is already a preview of what's to come.
MSC is definitely shaking.
Also in Cambodia, right? Yes.
Yeah.
It's right there.
That's why, you know, MSC is definitely shaking with a lot of these unorthodox picks.
Yeah, for a good number of players competing in the SEA Games right now, they'll be back in about a month's time to play for the MSC. Now, going into game 1 here, 30 seconds in. So far, this is actually tame for a lineup that I personally expected to go ham early on.
Yeah, and now in the mid lane, they're just poking each other out, and you can see how the Eve really does shine in clearing waves more than the Kadita. Like, the Kadita has to sacrifice 1 or 2 spells just to clear out.
Yeah, and most of the time you need an actual roamer to help Kadita clear the wave, because she's gonna be, she's gonna be hooked a lot. Because the thing about Kadita is that she's kind of a soft committal hero when it comes to clearing the minion waves.
Yep.
And the problem with that is if you're up against an Eve, if you're in a range where she reaches you, you're gonna be slowed, and she will have movement speed. She will just naturally just chase you down. So the poke battle will naturally be be advantageous for the Eve.
Yep, I was literally in this situation earlier today. Like, before we started our broadcast, I was playing a ranked game, and yeah, the Eve wins the poke battle. But that's because the Kadita doesn't want to commit her skills. She wants to commit her skills for the eventual kill.
Exactly.
And now in the top lane, Narc will be trying to get to the stun. And he does have a good angle here. The Atlas trying to defend and actually block the Franco. And now Yandere finds himself in a tough spot. It's very rare to see a 1-1 lose a trade straight up.
Kind of, however,
he's going to secure that turtle. Of course, it's going to be the Fredrin. But your name might be in trouble here. Turns him upside down. And Nart gets the kill on Vietnam. For Vietnam.
All right, 2 minutes in. Vietnam is winning. So are we already seeing the tides of time change? Laos won in the Mekong qualifier, but now it's Vietnam who's atop.
Yeah, and, I'd say it's the draft. And also the way they played that turtle fight, prioritizing the last level first, while Laos did not have anything against this Fredrin. Because the thing about their XP lane, which is the Joy this time around, it doesn't really threaten the Fredrin kill, unlike the Lapu Lapu. Lapu Lapu, when he jumps in against the Lancelot, there's so much damage coming out. There's so much physical damage coming out from Yao, while Opper has to charge up the dance. Like, you have to dash in first 4 times, and you don't really deal that much damage against Joe.
Yep, and Opper here, deep, getting threatened here possibly by 3 members of Team Vietnam.
Oh no, Opper! He's going to go down with Joe taking the kill. That's 2-0 in favor of Vietnam.
That's an ordinary Joe, man.
Not the average Joe.
Nope. He's very good at taking objectives. Again, who would have thought? Who would have thought that the communication was, let's take down this Joy. She's in too deep.
I read into that for 2 seconds, so it's not a regular Joe. And I do love the fact that you pointed it out. You know, Vietnam recognized the fact that if they shut down this Joy, the only remaining problem is really the carry. Like, just Lancelot's not gonna matter. It is a tank tool.
Hey, Nart gonna go for 20 August, and he's gonna get smacked down with the 1-1 flying all the way to Agi and calling an ambulance, but not for him because Yandere gets a double kill. Biston though might be in trouble. Rough waves, Phantom Execution onto Biston, gonna get knocked up, but he won't die just yet. Your name might just get a triple here. Nice dodge coming in from your name. Biston,
one more hit,
one more attack, and that's a killing spree for Yandere. Might just be a maniac, but he's weaving in and out. 20 August, Dart, he's going in. Your name might just die, but nice dodge using that puncture.
Oh, wow,
and he's gonna get a kill on the Atlas, and might have bit more than he could chew, and Lao does get 2.
The Vietnamese overcommitted.
Yeah, your name, Bob. So many uncles there from the side of Vietnam to die for the for the attempt on getting the Lancelot's life. Also, Yandere got so much kills out of that gold lane. That's gonna propel us towards success. But your name was able to bounce back after such a bad start.
Oh man, thinking about that, again the gap just closed. the fact that this turtle might actually be anybody's game.
Yeah, Hopper zoning out Joe, but Joe already in a prime position to secure it with a retribution. Phantom Execution go in. Your name might be puncturing out, but Narc, here comes the real world from Lao. And looks like Narc might just pay the price here. Lao does take 1 kill for 1 turtle, but Hopper still wants more blood. Forces the rough waves out of Hehe, and Vietnam can do secure the 2nd turtle of the game.
All right, Oprah's starting to hurt. Even though the Predator was able to secure the turtle with the Appraiser's Wrath, you'd see Your Name still able to dodge out some of these key spells coming out from Vietnam. But this Joy is starting to become a problem once again.
Oh no. Looking at how the side lanes aren't really progressing as much, I'm wondering where it's gonna eventually just break out, right? Like, what are we waiting for? Are we waiting for a Lord? Are we waiting for a turret to break in mid? Because again, the side lanes are rotating so much, especially XP. But wait, there's a pull!
Wait, he does pull the Atlas though, flips him back down, and here comes the flight from Yandere. Doesn't really transfer to Agi, but Agi might still die here.
Yeah.
He will be able to run away, and the conceal is popped by Vietnam.
You know that feeling when you're when you go fishing and the hook lands on a shark?
And this is just a casual kill from Yandere.
You were saying.
Yeah, it feels like whenever you catch the Atlas, keep my movement.
Now Phantom Execution committed by Your Name too.
Yeah, is that not the dynamic we're talking about? Right? Like, you get an iron hook on the Atlas and you put him in prime position to do what he wants.
It's like, oh wait, no, wrong target.
Yeah. When has that ever happened to you, Mindy? Have you ever fished
Yeah.
and then you caught a shark?
I mean, I haven't, I haven't gone fishing, but I do understand the feeling because I have played this match a lot of times.
I see.
It's more of a metaphor.
Sort of a metaphor.
It was some sort of a hyperbole too.
I don't have the money to purchase fishing.
Fishing
Or expensive.
It's
hobby
expensive.
here.
Is fishing an expensive hobby?
I hear. Oh wait, how'd that happen? A solo kill on the Joy?
Wow, that is actually mental.
Who did it? Was it Meow too?
That's hard. Like, that goes hard because it's so hard to kill the Joy. But another setup, another crossbow of Tang. Yandere gets his 6th kill of the game. Vietnam feeding everything to their gold laner.
Yeah, the Lapu Lapu killed one of his own. He meowed. What is the Leonid?
The Joy.
Oh,
Sure. Poor goes. He's just trying his best here, but gets capitally taunted by Joe. Hopper trying to dance around too, but looks like he's gonna have to run away. And Vietnam now ahead by 4K. Lao though still trying their best.
Oh, wow, this game has to come down to Harry. Tristan has to do a lot of heavy lifting in this match. Like, the frontliners of Vietnam, they don't care about facing against Joey at all. They can't tank up the magic damage coming out from Oper, and they are built up to sustain because you have the Festival of Blood coming out from Meow with 3 charges as well, add to the spell and you'll also have Joel, who is a predator. Once he charges up those crystallized energy, he will deal more damage and he will get some HP back.
And it looks like now, in hindsight again, draft-wise, Vietnam has an amazing surplus of peel, while Laos is lacking. They need more peel actually, because what? It's only really 20 August who can really stand in front of Team Vietnam, but even so, right? He usually doesn't.
Yeah.
He's the one who hooks, and then, all right, guys, now what? Now what? That's what's been happening in the past 8 minutes.
And look at Yandere. He is playing like a role right now. He is clearing bushes, walking towards Laos. There is no catch. Inside of Laos, aside from the Bloody Hunt.
Real word manipulation though.
Okay,
They're
there you
going
go.
in. Nice flicker, Bloody Hunt. Meow might be in trouble here. That's a kill for the carry. Your Name. The crossbow of Tang already charged. They got 3. They got 4. He's going in for Aggie. And Yandere just goes up and takes them down.
He didn't get Agi. That would have been an amazing wipeout for Team Vietnam. A conclusive end to that engagement. But yeah, no, this is good news for Lao. It should slow down Vietnam, but just by a bit.
Yeah, the thing is, you gave so much kills to Yandere. Even though you slow him down, you also ramp up the pressure coming up from the 1-1. The Bloody Hunt, ideally, you'd want to use that on the 1-1. But Yandere was just able to, pre-hit on the back line. He even used Inspire to make sure that he stacks up as quickly as possible for the crossbow attack. Now they get lowered.
Here's a question, right? Among the members of Lao, who should be? Who should be the one to take down Yandere, right?
All of them.
They have no real way.
All of them. 5 heroes committing on 1-1.
go.
Problem is if you commit 5 heroes, you are up against an Atlas.
And that's probably going to spell disaster for Lao here.
Yeah.
And Vietnam 6.5k ahead with Yandere holding much of the gold for the side of Vietnam.
And look, Yander is building a rose gold lead here. Like,
Yeah.
he wants to overcommit and then eventually take the skies.
Yeah, provides a lot of things. The shield blocks all sorts of damage, magic, physical, and also provides mobility, which amplifies the overarching problem.
He does find one, but looks like the real weaponization sees a lot. It looks like the
Yandere
damage-
died! Oh, Yandere died!
A shutdown from the Franco, and your name, they just did it. Lao did it.
He jumped into the the firing range of Laos.
Nani? Again, we were just talking about how all 5 should do it, but yeah, no, Laos did it!
Yeah, I mean, if you bring in the tower as well, that's 6.
Ah man, wow, they do the unthinkable, and now Joe will be taunting out your name. Your name will be trying to escape from that one. Still, a massive shutdown coming in from Lao. Now they know it's possible. Things are starting to get hopeful.
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, however, still for Vietnam. I do think you still need to win 2 more fights for Laos to be able to come back, because I don't see the carry faring up well against this this 1-1. Even
right.
though he is rocking the Purify, there is chance, however, if Laos is able to find like multiple skirmishes, individual skirmishes or pickoffs, I would say, with the Franco. But so far, Vietnam has been grouping up and they want to take fights as 5.
Yep, you overload the damage output of the carry. She really, really wants to focus down on one for like 2 seconds and then move on to the next target. But the way Vietnam has been approaching team fights is, yeah, there's all 4 or 5 of us here. What are you going to do, Biston? What are you going to do? And now look, they're going to go find Oper.
Oh no, Hopper will be dashing now. The power of joy.
Yeah, I'm going to be able to do that for Team Lao. As long as the carry is not the Vietnam, Laos is going to be having this stuff. Bottom lane. Meow able to defend this lane, but Laos was eyeing to take out that one last person on the bottom lane. Oh, Nart! Okay.
I'll pretend like I didn't see that.
Good attempt from the Atlas. Nart was able to dash out.
Oh, man. That's difficult. So what is that, about 45, 50 seconds that Vietnam would rather not engage?
And they don't have Flicker too. Not only did they go in for the Fatal Links, but he also committed the Flicker. So this is a prime chance for Lao to possibly even secure the Lord while they're waiting for Nart's ultimate. Hopper though, will go for a hit. And with their passive will be trying to heal out, but Hopper is starting to be a bit tanky here. Your name will be guarding the lane as well, but the Lord is already being started by Vietnam. 20 August going in for the conceal. Nart as well, finding your name. Lord's already in critical HP. Who's going to secure it? Can they actually take it down? Looks like Vietnam will be able to do so. And Biston, he's going to get stunned up, and he's going to get smashed down, and he might just die, but the real world will be able to save him. And though 20 August will be running back, it's going to be a kill for Hopper from the back line. He's going to try to escape now with a vengeance as well. It looks like crossbow attacks finally here. He takes to the skies, and he goes to Aki. He's not going to be able to take him down. A sliver of HP. Puncture still available. He's going to go in and out, and it looks like Laos will get out.
Yeah, sure. Laos gets a kill, right? He's taking out hey off of Hopper's amazing. But you still see that main problem that they have. There's no peel, so Biston can't fight.
Yeah, you have to really come in here inside of Laos. Problem is, Nart is still a big threat versus this lineup. The Fatal Links combination could just, connect and any single time. And Yandere, even though it is a good 1-1 game, we're seeing some signs of hope coming out from Laos, especially with how Hopper has been playing this joy. But Flicker's now off for Nart. Nart off!
That's one, and the real world is there as well, but it's an immediate kill and transfer. Biston, he falls down, and Yandere is still in the sky. Finally drops down, but that's a triple kill already for the 1-1. He's gonna go for the base. He doesn't care about everything else. Lao is down, and Vietnam takes the game.
Despite what transpired in the Mekong qualifier for MSC 2023 earlier this year, Vietnam comes out on top. This is a revenge story unfolding.
Yeah, and you know what? Vietnam telling Laos this is different. This is not qualifiers. This is the international stage.
This is the SEA game.
This is SEA Games. They did perform. However, I do think that Laos kind of, gave gave Vietnam a huge margin here, a huge handicap by giving out the 1-1.
Oh man, that 1-1 was such a great pick for Vietnam, and they knew how to play around it. Because a lot of teams, whenever they see the 1-1 open, they just kind of lock that in, and it's not really prepared to play around the 1-1. Yes, the 1-1 is a strong pick. Alone, it's really good. But playing around it, making sure that you set the 1-1 up for success is something else entirely. Vietnam was well prepared for that, and usually we rarely see teams who know how to play around the 1-1 now, mainly because it's almost banned.
Yep, and that's exactly what